You're watching your news on News Channel 15 at 6 with Allison Floyd and Tim McGinnis.
And welcome back. Today, of course, is the day the nation pauses to remember and we pay our respects to those who've lost their lives in service to this nation.
And tonight we are honored to be joined by two men who fought for our freedom, Julius Strickland and Gary Harden. Thank you both for being with us. What an honor to have you here.
Thanks for having us. It's great to be here again.
Gary, you're a Vietnam veteran. You
Yes.
served 2 tours.
Yes.
Briefly, just tell us what you did there. You were on a riverboat?
I was on a riverboat, a PBR, a river patrol boat. I was a gunner's mate. We were all gunners. We patrolled the upper, smaller rivers, some larger rivers, checking papers, trying to stop the enemy from coming down those rivers and coming back up on our troops. Basically, we took care of the Mekong Delta. We just had called us the Brown Water Navy. We were everywhere around there. Or a better word was river rats, is what we were called. This was Task Force 116. Game Warden. Operation Game Warden, basically, what took place there. I was on this PBR in most of 1967, a little bit of 68.
And Julius, you're a little bit more recent. You served 2 tours in Afghanistan, and you were also stationed in Italy for most of your service.
Most of my service I spent in Vicenza, Italy. I went to Afghanistan in 2008 and 2010.
What'd you do over there?
2008, we were in Wardak Province. I was on a scout sniper team. Moved around the area there, and then in 2010 I was on an embedded transition team in Wardak Province, Paktika Province in 2008, sorry.
Now, both of you guys served in wars so far apart, but one thing that we hear in common from veterans of both wars is PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, something that's really become a part of, I guess, our nation's vocabulary here over the past few years, and both of you guys have some experience with it. Tell me a little bit, what is it like to live with PTSD? Gary?
Mostly hard to sleep. You have your occasional, depends. Some people are worse than others. Believe me, there's a lot worse than me. And nightmares or whatnot, sleep disorders. You sometimes, even when you're out in public during the day, you might get out a little spacey, you get a little out of focus, and it's hard sometimes. And to communicate with people, sometimes it's really, really hard just to even talk to anybody. So it's just, you become withdrawn a little bit at times. I've been dealing with it for over 45 years. So, you know, since my retirement, it's gotten a lot worse, but with the treatment I'm going through, it's been a lot better. I'm doing a lot better.
Julius, you're a lot fresher, I guess, out of the military.
Yes. Just got out in February. The transition's been interesting, difficult sometimes, learning to deal with people again and not be the soldier all the time. And so it's, again, with therapy and medication and treatment, it's helping, becoming a little more normal day to day, I guess.
And today is the day, Veterans Day, that we set aside to honor you. How would you like us to honor you? What can we do to honor you? I mean, do you have people coming up often and thanking you for your service, and do you appreciate that? Is that something you'd like us to do?
Different veterans take it differently. Myself, I like it when I can look in somebody's eye and I know when they're sincere or not. There are some people that really aren't, but there are so many anymore and more that come up. I like it when they say thank you for your service, because it took so many years, 12, 15 years before anybody even cared about us. So I myself like it. Today especially, there was a lot of people there at the ceremony. You know they're sincere or they wouldn't even be there. They cared. So that, there are some of us still Vietnam veterans that really don't want to hear it. So, but I'm not one. I kind of like it. It kind of makes me feel good because I missed it for so many years. So I kind of take it in, yes.
Again, with that newer generation, you're fresher back. What's it like for you? Do you like people coming up and thanking you?
I like the sincerity, and I like the fact that they do it. I haven't had as much practice at it, so I don't have a really good answer for them yet. But I try to take it all in stride.
And the cool thing about you guys, you served our country.
Yeah.
Now you're back here serving your community.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Talk about what you're doing now, the group that you're with.
We're a nonprofit organization. We're the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, and we do fundraisers for all local charities, local homeless veterans, guys that need help, guys that need service dogs, VFW celebrations where they want us to come in and do memorials, just anything the community needs us to do, we're willing to step in and take part in that.
Quite a few toy runs we do for the kids, community. Yes, there's quite a bit we do. There's usually not too many weekends go by. There's something that we're not in the community with for some type of fundraiser somewhere here in this community. Like the mammograms ride we had a couple weeks ago was really good for the whole Grand Strand, for the ladies that needed something done. So.
And 100% of the funds that we raise stay here locally. They don't go
Stay locally,
anywhere else.
and we give everything to the community, to the veterans.
Well, thank you for that service, and thank you for your service to our country. We certainly do appreciate it. And thank you for being here with us.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right.
Appreciate that.